Morning, and today I take a little trip up to Dartmoor, just up to a little museum up there. All that is the museum for Dartmoor Prison. So join me on the little trip. Well, we're just driving up over Dartmoor in a minute. The camera and the mic is certainly not going to be picking any of this up. But we just got the end part of Storm Amy, and we're now on the weather watch for another one up till about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So just following the road along, going up to Princetown. Going to try and get into the museum. Theoretically, it's open today. So the history of the museum goes right the way back to the Napoleonic Wars and the first segregation of black prisoners as well from the same type of time. So as soon as we get there, we'll show you what it's all like. Just up in front of us, you can see where we're heading. The radio mask up there always points you towards Princetown. There you go, we've made it. Now up at the museum. Right, let's have a wandering, let's see what the place is like. To the governors, all the way from when it opened. I would say up to present day, but at the moment it is empty. Just speaking to one of the gentlemen that works here, he said at the moment the last prisoner was actually taken out of Dartmoor prison last year. And again, it's like most places, they're expected to reopen it at some time. I'll quickly put the QR code on, so if anyone wants to pause, they can quickly scan that. Times I've actually driven past this place and I've never made it in here. Again, with a lot of these, if I try to film them, if you want to actually have a read of them, I'll let you pause the video so you can actually read the full descriptions. Again, if anyone is coming up to Princetown, it is worth popping in. It's quite a nice little museum, a lot of history. There's a lot more than what people actually realise. It goes all the way back to Napoleonic times. And again, Second World War. And up to modern day. And this little lappy chappy sitting in the corner. Here we are, over the American section. Parts of the prison were actually segregated between blacks and white prisoners from the Americans as well. They decided that they didn't want to be together anymore. Unfortunately, racial segregation still seems to be happening across the world these days. Let's take a little wander into the back half of the museum. They're a lovely bunch of people up there. And there are some of the older members of staff. Actually, I don't think many of them will be around these days.
The police, they didn't need jail bombs or machine guns to quell the outrage. It's a real rough time.
There's little posters here and everything else explaining about the riots that happened here. I don't know if it'll be here. It probably will be somewhere. But one of the other prisoners that was actually helped to escape from here was eventually killed by the Krays. It was often thought that they might have had something to do with helping him escape. Are we going to find out anything about that? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, the building that actually got the museum in is literally just across the road from the actual main prison itself. It's had a little bit of work done on it, as you can see, but if I try and show a shot from the outside later on, you'll see how old the actual place is. Something you don't often see done these days. Yeah, we have a nice little look at one of the old convict uniforms. So that's the actual camera's picking that up, but it is made what looks like sackcloth. Can't imagine that it would be the most comfortable thing in the world that was worn. You know full well today they would have cried, I can't wear that, it's against my human rights.
trying to give you an idea about how long that brass bar is. It is nearly a foot in length.